crazy. This is the easiest helicopter I've ever flown, hands down, and the best one. I know it's a little more expensive, but you are getting a quality helicopter that is flying fantastic. And this is full collective pitch, actually. Hey, what is up, and welcome back to Motion RC. I'm your product specialist, Wesley, and today we have a really fun product offering from our RotorScale line. I'm actually really excited about this. I get guys that contact me all the time and say they want to get into flying scale helicopters, but they're intimidated. Now, if you've ever flown like a Mavic or any other kind of GPS stabilized drone, this is a scale helicopter that flies that easy. It comes with the controller, the battery, the helicopter, everything already in the box. All you need to do is take it out, do your little GPS dance, and you are ready to fly. Now, for today's flight, all we're gonna do is keep this in manual mode, which is still very easy to fly it in, and I'm gonna explain that as we do it. But in this mode, I'm going to be flying the helicopter, but it does also have other features like return to home, where it'll come land right in front of you. It also has where it'll fly a heart in the sky and a circle in the sky. But like I said, for today, I'm going to fly the helicopter. That's half of the fun to me, and I'm going to show you how this is done. I already have the helicopter hooked up out on the end of the runway. To get it started, all you do is hold your two sticks out and down. So we're going to go out and down. That will initiate the rotor blade. It's just going to sit there for now until I give it power. All I have to do to take this model off is hold my stick up. Oh, it turned back off because I took too long. Here we go. So I'm going to put the sticks down and out again. All right, we have it up and running, and now we're going to push our throttle stick up, and the helicopter will take off on its own. There you go, and I'm letting go of the controller here. This is how easy this helicopter is to fly. Now, as far as flying the helicopter, if I want to go forward, I simply push the side click controller forward and the helicopter will go forward. Well, you know what? There we go. If I need altitude, I just push up on the throttle stick and the helicopter will go up. Just like that. And you can let go at any time and the helicopter is going to stop and fly itself. Now, I'm going to put it in altitude hold mode. And now we can fly it. I have it in manual, so I can push that stick all the way forward. When you're in this altitude hold mode, it won't go very fast. You can see this is full movement right now. I have that stick pegged all the way forward, and the helicopter is only going that speed there. Then you can simply turn the helicopter using your rudder control, which is the stick close to the throttle, and it's right here. All you do is go left or right to turn the helicopter. That is as simple as this is to fly. Now, I'm going to push forward, and you can see, I mean, I'm letting go of it, and this thing will just be rock solid, standing still, no issue. I'm going to turn it where it looks prettier towards us. Now, up here in the top, like I said, it's in that altitude hold mode. I'm going to flip it down into the GPS setting. This is going to give me a lot more authority on the controller. So I'm going to flip it down, and now when I push forward, it can really go faster. Very stable and beautiful scale flying helicopter. And in the evening, it is covered in LEDs. This is super easy. Anybody can do this. You don't have to really worry about having a hard time flying it because it's altitude locked. I mean, look at this. Just push my stick over and I can make a nice little pass here. Now, the ones that are here on the website come with the LED on the front. They do not come with the onboard FPV system. If you want that, it is an optional extra. You can add the FPV to it. But as it comes out of the box, it will not have that. You just get the little helicopter, and there's a little white searchlight there on the front. It's so stable. And we're out here in probably 15-mile-an-hour wind right now, and the little helicopter is handling it fine. If you flew this early in the morning or late in the afternoon, you'd really see all the lights a lot better. Yeah, I can just stop it right there though and spin it around for you. I mean, I'm not trying at all. I am literally only holding the rudder's channel right now to make it do these little spins. That's as simple as this is. Let go of the rudder and it will just stop. Crazy. This is the easiest helicopter I've ever flown, hands down, and the best one. I know it's a little more expensive, but you are getting a quality helicopter that is flying fantastic. And this is full collective pitch, actually. Now, it doesn't fly like a collective pitch. You can't go out and do loops and rolls with crazy stuff with this. It is made to be a scale helicopter, and it will warn you if it's time to land. Now, I'm gonna go on and bring it down. We've been flying for a little bit. It still has a lot of charge. It surprisingly has a very long flight time. All I do is hold down on the throttle stick, and the helicopter will land itself. I'm gonna let go, and it will power down. All I'm doing is holding the throttle stick down. I didn't have to drive it or anything. It did that all on its own. There we go, the rotor is spinning down, and we are safe to go pick up the helicopter, and I will show you around it now. All right, pilots, that was an awesome flight of the Seahawk from RotorScale. If you have been looking at getting into your first RC helicopter, I know this one's a little more expensive, but this is the perfect option for a beginner that wants something very scale but easy to fly. You can see it comes in this carrying case that you see in front of me. This is a very premium case that is going to keep your helicopter and all of your equipment safe when you're traveling to and from the park or your local AMA club if you decide to fly there like we have today. Let's get it and set it on the table for a second and kind of show you around the little helicopter. It is a full collective pitch helicopter. As you can see, when you get to the field, you just unfold your blades. It literally comes out of the box completely put together for you, just like you see it. And it does actually have even little working doors that open and close on the sides. All the rivet detail is absolutely beautiful on this for a little 200 size helicopter. I mean, it's truly amazing how nice this is. It actually has suspension on the wheels too. As you can see, the little suspension actually works. It also has lights. You have a red and a green navigation light, and then there's also a beacon here on the back. Now, when the helicopter is on, this is your GPS indicator. It can be red, it can be green and blue. There's a couple different meanings of them. They're all explained in the manual of how this thing works. And it is super, super easy to work this helicopter. Now, if you flip it over, you'll see the actual battery. So if you use the included light, it just simply plugs into the bottom of the battery. If you have multiple batteries, the little light just unclips just like that. You can fly without it if you don't want the searchlight. And to take the battery in and out, it's as simple as pushing these two little buttons and lifting up on it just like this. We'll slide that battery out for a second. We've actually put 2 flights on it already. And let's see, if we hold the battery, it'll turn the indicator on. You can see it's got 2 bars left, so still plenty of flight time left in it. And we just hold it again to turn the indicator off. You do want to make sure you turn that off between flights because it will run down, and especially when you put it back in the transmitter case, you want that light to be turned off. The case does come with 3 extra slots, so if you wanted to pick up a couple extra batteries, when you purchase this model, these are available here at Motion RC also. They are proprietary, but it's part of getting them into this small form factor of why they are proprietary on this model. Speaking of the case, we also have some other things that come with it. This is, if you have a regular LiPo charger, you can plug your battery into this and then balance it using your standard LiPo charger. If you don't want to use that, it does also come with a charger, and it's actually a pretty good one. This is what I used to charge it last night before we came to the field. So that's all included in the box. There's your charger. You still clip it into this same thing, but you're also going to plug your balance lead into the 3S slot on it, just like that, to start it charging. It's as simple as that. When it gets done, the screen will tell you the voltage until it's full, and then it will change on the screen to say full when it's actually done. Getting also into the case, it does come with some transmitter stick protectors. These just simply slide onto your sticks like so whenever you're transporting it, and these keep the controller from getting damaged. Now, the controller actually is a pretty premium feeling controller. I'll pull it out here. When you're flying, you want to unfold your antennas, and as you can see, you have up, down, or excuse me, I did that backwards, up, down. You have your side click left and right for your rudder, and then you also have your aileron control, which is going to be your tilt left and right. So the way these controls actually work, let's pretend like I'm the helicopter here with it, is if I were to push the stick to the upside down right, the helicopter is going to tilt that way and go that direction. If I push it the other direction, the helicopter will tilt that way and come this direction. If you push the stick forward, the helicopter will tilt forward and move forward. If you push the stick backwards, the helicopter is going to tilt back and go back. Once again, this stick is your altitude. Now this is GPS stabilized, so if you let go of it, it's going to stay right wherever you leave it. If you want to go up, you simply push up and the helicopter will gain altitude. Let go for it to stop, and if you need to go down, you just pull the stick down and the helicopter will go down. As far as the other movement, when you push right and left on this one, to the right, the helicopter is going to turn to the right. If you stop, it's going to stop. If you push it to the left, it's going to go left. It's that simple. You also have your GPS section right here. You need to be in the GPS mode in order to use your heart or circle directions, or you can put it in one switch up, and then it's just in altitude mode, which is what we were flying in today. And then we also had it in manual. In that mode, you're going to have a lot more speed and a little bit more control movement. If you put it in auto, it's going to be a little bit slower and it's just a lot more locked in. I really like it with manual, GPS, and your danger all the way up. If you hit the danger button, it's going to cut the motor completely off and this is going to fall. This is only if you're about to crash into something you want to hit that, because more than likely you're going to break things if it falls out of the air from 20 or 30 feet. So this is kind of a last resort thing. If you know you're going to hit something and you don't want to hurt a car, vehicle, person, something, you can always flip that switch as a last resort and the helicopter will fall out of the air when you do that. So you want to leave that unlocked whenever you're actually flying. When you're carrying around on the ground though, you could have it in the danger mode and it won't do anything. Now let's go over actually turning the helicopter on. It's super simple. We just take our included battery, we're going to key that in. Make sure it clicks in all the way. You've got 2 snaps here. Like I said, if you wanted to, you can also clip your light on. For right now, we're not going to do that while we're doing this. To turn the helicopter on, first we want to turn our transmitter on. We just hold that until the screen turns on. It's very hard to see it out here in the sun right now. And then the screen will also tell you how many GPS antennas we have connected to, and your telemetry data off of your onboard pack on your battery and the telemetry data on the radio. Now, to turn the helicopter on, we simply hold this for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see the green lights turn on the bottom. To take off, we literally would just set this out here, and we're going to watch the indicator on top of the helicopter until it turns solid, and it just did. So now I'm in GPS mode, and it's going from from green to blue. At that point, this helicopter is ready to take off. To take off, it's as simple as pushing both sticks down into the outside. Now we're right here beside us. Let me push it out a little bit. All right, so I have my switch SWD8 in the upper position. I've tried to take off in GPS and it would not take off there. So you might need to be the same as me. So I have this switch all the way up, I have it in manual, and I have my danger off. We're gonna go sticks down into the bottom. That's gonna turn the helicopter on, and then we're gonna just push up on this stick to get it to take off. Let go, and there it is. This thing's flying itself right now. Now I'm gonna bring it back in and land it. Make sure I'm over the concrete. And all I'm going to do is hold down on the throttle stick until it lands. Hold down all the way. I had to get my finger in the right spot. I was holding it weird, so I was giving it rudder input. You do need to go straight down with it. And as you can see, it's landed now and it's doing all this on its own. Well guys, this is the RotorScale little Seahawk. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you decide to get one, these are available right now at motionrc.com. They are on the website and ready for you to get one. It is a sweet, sweet little helicopter. And like I said, if somebody that's new to flying wanted to get into helicopters, this is a perfect way to do it. Now, I'm sure this isn't the last time you see this guy. We'll be out again with it pretty soon. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you subscribe to the Motion RC YouTube channel. Keep coming back. We have all kinds of products available now, and especially a lot of new helicopters hitting the website lately. So remember, whether it's land, sea, or air, Motion RC has what you want. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.